Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody. This is exactly what the world needs, is another sports podcast. We're the Sweaty Trio. We're glad to be back in the locker room. Today's a big day, boys.
Football Sunday.
Woo!
Let's go, man.
Welcome back to a 1 hour of Sweaty Trio podcast, commercial free.
Yeah, you hear that, RedZone? Fuck you, ESPN.
Who's ready for 7 hours of RedZone football? Like, that doesn't sound right.
It's not the same.
We can start with that. So that's, I guess, the biggest piece of news for some football fans out there. I don't know what the change was for RedZone, like how their format changed. I guess people have it on like cable TV now, or like in their direct
it's on like you
TV
can get it
boxes.
through ESPN. And I think so. The commercials, I'm pretty sure Adam Schefter put it out, is only 15-second commercials.
Yeah.
And
It's really not that bad.
They're in sync with RedZone, so it's not actually a commercial. But if you think about it, like the NFL sold out, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, that's sellout behavior.
I'll say if more people are getting access to RedZone easier, I don't mind for a minute of commercials.
But also,
If you're growing the game, it's
we
worth
lost.
it.
We also lost Stream East.
We also lost.
Yeah,
Streamers. Rest in
RIP,
peace,
man.
Oh man,
They
what a sad day that is.
they freaking arrested two of the Egyptian guys that were doing it, man. That's so sad. The guy was a legend, man. When I was at my lowest,
Bro.
sitting in airports trying to watch Eagles games and shit, Stream East was always there.
LeBron was using it on the bench. Like, there's videos of people watching Stream East, pro athletes watching Stream East.
You know, it'll be back. This is usually the way it goes.
There's fucking streams everywhere.
Yeah. They always pop back up. I'm in the Stream East Reddit, so the Discord, sorry. So if I see anything, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to, please.
I am. Yeah, you can join it online. It's not like exclusive or anything. All right, boys. We had a little bit of football over this weekend. Today's Sunday, so
2
we're
games.
going into the 1 o'clock.
These Sunday
but
morning podcasts fuck.
they do fun.
This is kind of sick because
really
like
fun.
we get all hyped up for football, go home. I'll be home by 12:45. Sit down. I'm not moving for.
And then you watch football.
I'm not moving for 8 hours. Sorry, 7 hours of RedZone football.
Well, I mean, you also got to remember. I mean, I guess you'll move in between the lull between those 4 o'clock games and then the 8.
Just to get
15
beers.
game. Yeah, probably. But man, it's gonna be like 10 hours. You're not getting off the couch watching football all day.
Fucking love
Best. So yeah, we had 2 games.
We have 2 games. So we'll start with the Eagles game. It was a freaking riot to start. The game started out. I don't even know what the guy's name is, but apparently the Eagles were really high on him. That special teams player looked like an ACL tear. I don't have an
It was
update.
a patella tendon or some
Yeah.
shit, whatever it's called. He tore it. He's out.
Doesn't sound good. And then Jalen Carter spits on Dak. Aren't you glad you were at Morgan Wallen? You didn't see that?
I actually did because the guy in front of me was watching the game. He's an Eagles fan. He had the fucking game on his phone. We were talking the whole time.
So it seems like Dak spit in Jalen Carter's direction, and then Jalen Carter went up to him and was like, "You trying to spit on me?" And then they
Yeah.
were just jawing back and forth, and then Jalen Carter hit him with a...
But, like, that's the one thing you know you can't do. In football, in hockey, it doesn't matter
In
the
life.
score. It's fucking stupid. You can't spit on people.
It is a max disrespect.
To be fair, Dak did spit like on the ground in front of him towards him. But yeah, you can't spit on people.
You can't spit on people.
actually cannot. Like, that is the ultimate sign of disrespect and just being, I'm sorry, being a bitch.
So I want to ask, do you guys think this warrants a suspension?
Yes, 100%.
I will say the precedent does not warrant a suspension. This has happened 4 times before in the NFL. Each player has been ejected from the game, but each player has been fined, I think it was $50,000 or whatever it is, league max.
Yeah, I think for a suspension, like, I look at it like all the things for suspensions are like off the field issues or like physical injuries from the result of whatever happened. You got spit on. Yeah, like you said, it's hella disrespectful, but I don't think it warrants a
but
suspension.
spitting is like,
I mean, but at the same time, like, we don't even know what these players are saying to each other on the field. Like, there was a report of, oh my god, I forget what team it was, but someone was talking about Jalen Carter about his the vehicular incident that happened in
Oh, yeah.
college. They were bringing it up on the field, and like that, I don't want to say is like a no fly zone. Like, don't bring that up on a field, but they did.
that's sports.
Exactly,
Your
but-
past is what you gotta deal with that shit when
Yeah.
you play.
It was an interesting one.
It's just, spitting is just not okay. Like, and I'm not saying Dak's in the right, but he didn't actually spit on Carter, from what I understand.
Yeah, he did not spit on him. He spit in his direction.
Yeah.
And Dak even said, he's like, I need to spit. He's like, I probably spit 150 times a game. Like, it's probably something I'm not proud of. But I wasn't going to spit on my lineman. So I just spit
Imagine.
over him.
He
He's a
won't get
designated
suspended.
spit
But it's
guy.
also stupid. The NFL's rules. If we're playing a game and I'm a D lineman and you're an O lineman and I open hand hit you, it's only a 15-yard penalty. But if I close my fist and punch you, I get ejected. Like, there was a guy some Tart. He's a D lineman on the Chargers. He open hand hit, I want to say Kelsey, but someone on the Chiefs. And they were talking about how his 15-yard penalty was fine because he blocked the pass for the 2-point conversion to tie late in the third.
Yeah.
And the announcers were like, 15-yard penalty or 2-point conversion, because they're stupid fucking YouTube guys.
Oh, those guys were awful.
But they said,
Horrible.
I didn't even know that was a rule, that he didn't get suspended because he hit him with an open hand, not a closed fist, which is wild.
I mean, we see a lot of that slap from the D lines. Like,
do,
slap,
yeah.
slap,
I
slap.
feel like open hand is worth, because if you punch someone in like the helmet, you're gonna fucking break your hand.
Nah, but it's still like, you gotta think about it like a hockey helmet. Like if you're fighting in a
Same
hockey
thing.
fight, but if you get slapped, I think it hurts way less than if you're like condensing the pressure into just like your knuckles and you like
Nah,
really lay it
slap is
out.
worse.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, you are more likely to break your hand.
Yeah.
Also,
definitely.
open hand is like the version of spitting for fighting.
Slap, bitch slap.
Like,
Stop.
what are you?
You bitch slap.
No! No!
Yeah. So the first game, after all that nonsense to start it out, the players were able to get to play football. The Cowboys actually looked pretty damn good on offense. Like it's
CeeDee Lamb's
game started out-
feet for hands.
the game started out 4 drives, both teams all scores, all touchdowns. Nobody got turned around in the first 4 drives of the game. I forget what the score was going into halftime, but it was a pretty close game.
It's 21-20.
Was it?
Yeah, and there's
Eagles.
one fucking field goal in the second half.
Then there was a field goal in the second half, and then it was just all.
That was
defense.
Elliott's like 59-yarder or something to
Yeah.
put them up 4, wasn't it?
He's hit 2 of those in the last 2 years. Just fucking shitty.
It was a weird game.
Kicker. Then there was a weather delay with some thunder.
Yeah.
There's a little concerning.
It's like an hour delay.
It was
Yeah.
really long. I was hoping I could catch the tail end of the game, but Morgan Wallen fucking 27 songs.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense when there's lightning and people are sitting that high in a big metal stadium. You probably don't want fans to get electrocuted.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. I would like to let the guys play through it, but hey. And as Taylor said, Ceedee, I'm actually not with the Ceedee has feet for hands.
Two big
it was
drops,
two
bro.
big drops.
Two
I think the
big
diving
drops.
catch doesn't even count as a drop.
Okay, whatever. That
It is,
one...
though.
It doesn't though, because one, the ball is placed outside where he has to dive for it and make a play. Like
That
it's
was
not
a nice
drop.
ball, though. It was a nice
drop is when the
ball.
ball comes in your hands and you let go.
Yeah,
of it.
but that was the play. It was beat your man, and I'm gonna throw you a lob.
No, the play is never go dive for the ball. The play is never.
Sometimes
you're
you have to.
catching the
Not
ball.
every throw is gonna be perfect.
We know you.
It was
have
a good
to.
ball, though.
It was a great ball.
I want to pull it up too because even that, like the ball's coming down vertically, spiraling straight through his hands on a diving catch. Like,
Yeah, but when you're making $40 million
Yeah,
a
if
year,
that's
those are the
Jalen
grabs you have
Tolbert
to
making
make.
that play, you'd be like, whatever. It was a good effort on the
was
ball.
your best
But
player in
Yeah, if you're
CeeDee.
CeeDee Lamb, you have to come down with that. And it's crunch time. And that was 4th down, too, no?
yeah,
Third
it was,
and... Yeah, it was like...
fourth down.
4th and 20 or something.
Yeah,
and it was like
no excuse.
perfect to put them at midfield, and they had one timeout left, too.
Well, you know what the excuse was? He was in lockup coverage by he's not a safety. Cooper is
I mean, he wasn't. He got beat.
No, he was. Coop was there. The whole
Coop was
reason
behind him.
The whole reason that CD had to dive for the ball is because Coop had him in coverage.
Nah, it was...
No, Cooper was behind him.
Bro, he cooked
He had him in
on
coverage.
Was Cooper DeGiano on all night? Because Lamb was dropping balls, but cooking
He was
corners.
cooking, yeah.
He was shredding.
No,
that
Dory Jackson.
that crossing route they had, it looked like PA crossers in Madden, the play action crossers, where if you look at it from the back angle, Prescott throws the ball and it looks like it's going to Pickens, and then Jesus Christ, Lamb comes out of nowhere and drops that deep ball. That ball was so on the money for Lamb. You double coverage in your fucking hands. You have to have that ball.
And that's the one where it comes up, he bounces. Both 2 of his 4 drops almost resulted in like
Picks.
bumbled up picks
Yeah,
where the
you
ball
can't-
bounces
you can't
up and
have
keeps
that.
going.
I'm sorry, you're making 35. What does he make? $40 million a year. Like, you cannot drop those balls. Although, damn Cowboys look good.
That offense does look really
NFC
good.
Championship, here we come. Javonte Williams, 2
Devontae
touchdowns.
looked kind of nice. I mean, you're going against an Eagles secondary, which is really good against the run, so you're not expecting like him to go for 60, 70, 80 yards. But I mean, 40 yards and 2 touchdowns, not bad. It's good for fantasy. Yeah, I had him on my bench in my main league, which is a little upsetting.
Started him in a flex in one league, and that it was only because that league is so thin that I was excited. I was thrilled to have Javonte Williams in my second flex spot.
How about sleeper agent Miles Sanders? Big fumble.
Oh my god.
And he had that
Oh
huge
my
50-yard
God.
run, too.
He had the 50-yard run, but even on the 50-yard run, like I feel like 60% of the running backs in the league are getting away and like making that a
Yeah.
touchdown. If you make that a touchdown,
You win that game.
You win that game.
He had a few steps on the guy that tackled.
It was Zach Bond. And even Zach Bond got up behind him and, like, Zach Bond started throwing haymakers trying to punch the ball free. And, like, Zach Bond had, like, a 1-2, like, swat, swat. And, like, Miles Sanders could have, like, separated the distance before he, like, got back on him and hugged him down.
The better team won, but I think the Cowboys lost that game more than the Eagles won it.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's like I saw a TikTok where the lady put it perfectly, and she was saying that feeling when you're watching an Eagles game and you're happy that they won, but you're more happy that they just didn't lose.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like, fucking, that team's good. I'm scared of the Cowboys. I actually take back a lot of what I said going into
Telling
the
you,
offseason.
man. NFC Championship, Eagles, Cowboys.
Their O-line looks really fucking good. Their offense in general. Just
Dak looked good. Like, Dak didn't have a typical Dak game. Not typical, but like where people make fun of him, Dak type of game where he's like picks and he's throwing the ball. Like,
that game was not on Dak. Dak did not lose that game.
And he didn't have any touchdowns.
Yeah, but
but either Jalen.
But also, we go back to it. Lamb dropped 2 deep balls. Like,
I know, but he also threw under 200 yards.
And
So Jalen Hurts, though.
that Jake Ferguson one where he got lit up in the end zone.
Wow, that's fucked.
That was a perfect ball, but Jake Ferguson just got fucking
Destroyed.
annihilated.
But no, Hurts isn't like, he's not going to throw for 300 yards a game. He's just not that guy.
We're going to get into that a little bit later in this pod, but the thing is, I'm very much about, like, sure, the stats are interesting. You want to look at the stats, you can, like, compare guys that way, but these guys are just doing what it takes to win the game, and they're doing what the offense or the defense is giving them. And that's that. Like, people want to talk Jalen Hurts for not throwing the ball for 200 yards. If the defense is going to give him QB rushes, he's going to take QB rushes.
He's going to score touchdowns.
And he's going to get first downs, and he's going to score touchdowns, and they're going to win the game. That's what Dak was doing. Dak was moving the ball. He was putting it in open space. There was a couple balls, like Taylor said, that could have resulted in touchdowns. And it's the outstanding players on the team that are holding him from getting that TD. It was Miles Sanders not fucking turning on the burners. It was Ceedee dropping balls. It was Jake Ferguson getting hit. I'm a Eagles fan, bro.
Yeah, I'm not giving the Cowboys any credit. Fuck them boys.
It was also so funny to see. I think every ball thrown in when there was a player on George Pickens, he gets up and wants a flag. Every play. Yeah. He got one on that deep ball, and that was PI because he had his hand in his collar and he was pulling him down, the DB on the Eagles. But this guy bitches like crazy. All he does is look for calls. Like, if you don't get the call, you don't get the call. Getting up and bitching does nothing, especially when you're George Pickens.
The refs don't care.
CeeDee Lamb might get a flag, but George Pickens is not getting a flag. You are not in the same realm. A.J. Brown might get a flag, but you are not in the same realm.
They're not looking at you. When you
air.
complain, the refs are laughing at you.
Did you see what he did in the end zone when he actually got the flag?
Yeah, he gets up and he's like...
Yeah, and he almost... I forget who was covering him, but he almost, like, grabbed his leg and, like, fucking, like...
Yeah.
Kind of, like,
when he got up, he, like, used his leg to get up and then almost pulled it out from under him.
And then he, like, stopped himself. He's like, can't do this. Not in Pittsburgh
I play
anymore.
in Dallas now. The cameras are
Green
on.
Goblin talking to him.
Grab his legs. Kill him. It's Willem Dafoe in his, like, flying glider. Destroy Spider-Man.
For those of you that... Oh, my God. For those of you that started A.J. Brown in fantasy, I'm so sorry for you. This is what I was talking about on the Sweaty Index. He's a great receiver.
Regression.
But that's also, again, it's what the Cowboys are giving them. Like, you can see the Cowboys rushing Jalen Hurts off the left every time. That's usually where A.J. Brown is lined up. He's that left X receiver, and he's just that deep threat. And the Cowboys just kept rushing him away so that he just couldn't have that progression. He couldn't read that.
Their defense looked good. Like, Saquon really had nothing. He had the touchdown and a couple of nice catches for, like, checkdowns for first downs. But he didn't have really anything.
No, the line was...
Like, the Cowboys, I'm telling you, the Cowboys are good.
No, they're not.
I think they're going to be the Bengals of this year. What the Bengals were last year. I think they're going to be good and, like, be in a lot of ball games.
Elite offense.
And then just lose.
Questionable defense.
Just keep losing games one after another. I don't think their defense is that questionable.
I'm with that.
I think Micah Parsons played... Oh, just kidding. Never mind.
Oops.
Yeah, we've broken this game down. We are officially Eagles insiders, just breaking down all the games.
And then the Chiefs lose their first game of the season. That's pretty nice, man.
Herbert looked good, man.
The favorite video from this, the favorite meme, from this game was... There's a video of Harry Potter running into the wall at the train station, but the portal's closed, so he just runs into it and everything explodes. No, it was Patrick Mahomes trying to see if black magic will work to start the season. And he runs into the wall and everything flies everywhere.
Did you see that? I don't know if you guys watched Taylor Swift's interview on New Heights.
No.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Bree's a massive Taylor Swift fan, so I thought it was pretty good. But she's like talking about what Chiefs players she's excited to watch outside of Kelsey, and she talks about Xavier Worthy, and everyone was like, Kelsey took him out because he was jealous because they collided and they his shoulder separated.
It looked a little crazy from Kelsey's perspective. Like it looked like Kelsey kind of dropped his shoulder and lowered the boom on his own teammate.
He might have been jealous. His girl was talking about Xavier Worthy, man.
His like fiance.
I am not Xavier. I am not Xavier.
It was a pretty good game. I didn't really get full watching on it.
Herbert looked good, man.
Shredded.
Herbert at 300 yards. He was running the ball.
Looks good.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Herbert is the number one if quarterback. The big if.
Give that man his flowers.
Justin could have been Herbert. The biggest thing that he's done in his career is date Madison Beer.
For real. That's what I'm saying. Like he's not anything.
I mean, that's a pretty big achievement.
Sure, but it has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with the gridiron.
Yeah, he's a handsome bachelor. Of course, women with money.
Had a game night with her. The guy, like, this is how much ball he has. This is how much game he has. He pulled up to game night and wine night with a freaking leg sleeve on. He's wearing shorts, a t-shirt.
Oh, is that what that picture was from?
What a baller, bro.
Little way, Justin Herbert. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. Gonna throw a fucking deep ball, and I'm fucking the hottest bitch on the planet.
I hate you. I hate you.
How do we go from the Chiefs lose to Justin Herbert's dating profile?
He's dating a dime.
So we can get into a little bit of contracts and some updates around the league now that these games are covered. Jameson Williams today got a 3-year, $86 million extension.
Money. That's a lot of money.
Would we say he's better than Devontae Smith?
52 catches and over 1,000 yards last year.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
stat
20
line.
yards a catch.
That is a really crazy.
He is
stat
really
line.
good though. He is. He is.
I don't know if he's $86 million.
His
Yeah.
rookie season was
Dude,
horrible.
that's a lot of fucking money.
I know. But he's fucking... What did he get suspended for in his first year? Wasn't it like betting or some
Gambling,
shit?
yeah.
Gambling.
Like he's nice, but I don't know if he's call it $30 million a year nice.
No, I agree. He's your
That's
wide
a-
receiver too.
He's a great deep threat and has good hands, but he's not consistent slot guy.
No, it's not production like consistent production.
And he can cook safeties and DBs, and he does. But I don't think 86 million, man. That's a lot of money for a wide receiver too.
It's just like you said, 52 catches and over 1,000 yards.
In one time though.
Yeah, I'm sure his
In the
volume
4
will
years he's been in the
probably
league,
increase.
he's done that one time.
I think it's a good deal. I like it.
For them CMC owners.
Good thing Michael traded him.
Not me.
Holy moly, CMC has another calf injury. It seems like the entire 49ers locker room has no clue what's going on. Kyle Shanahan in an interview said he's questionable. We have no clue.
He said the same thing last year.
And then CMC to the media says, I'm healthy, I'm going to play.
No, you're not, buddy.
It's the same, what is it, calf?
Yeah.
It's calf strain?
It was the same thing last year. He literally said the same thing. The exact same
And
thing.
then he flew to Germany like 3 days later.
Yeah.
Got a treatment.
and played,
surgery.
3 games last year? He's going to get hurt. That's why I pick up Garendo in a couple of the leagues. He's going to be like RB3 by the end of the year. He's Jordan Mason.
Yeah, this is F though. Like, it's sad for CMC, but it's even sadder for the fantasy owners. Like, I could have imagined everyone's the feeling in their stomach when they saw a notification. Christian McCaffrey is questionable.
That's like just so lingering. Like, you can't.
Because he got lucky last year. He didn't tear it. He had, what was it called? Like tendonitis or whatever. in his Achilles.
Inflammation.
And we put Tyrese Halliburton in there because he started off with a calf injury, played a game, and blew out his Achilles. Like, do you want to run that risk?
And if
especially in
CMC
football?
at this point of his career, what's he, 30?
He's
And 30 back in
29 maybe.
Yeah.
I think
In
29.
running back years, that's like 45. Like,
First
that's
back years.
that's old. He's 29.
29. But look at that. He's still ripped, man. Good for him.
As he
Well,
is.
he's in
AI?
incredible shape. Like, he's a sick athlete. He's just. I mean, look at his Panthers career. He played. I think he played 17 games one time in his Panthers career.
It was in 19 when he won. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't know how he keeps getting like the fantasy recognition that he's had over the years. Like, he's been consistently in that first round area.
It's just because you know if you're healthy, like you know what you're getting. Potential
Yes.
RB1.
Yeah. Well, potential wide receiver 1 retires after signing a 1-year contract.
And maybe in 2016.
Amari Cooper signs with the Raiders and then retires.
Why do guys do that?
He lost his drive for football.
He's only 31 years old.
He was so good.
He was drafted at like 20 years old.
I don't mind it, honestly, for him in his situation, because think about
The
his.
Cowboys. He got paid by the Cowboys.
He got paid by the Cowboys. He was great for the Cowboys.
He was so good. He was 1,000 yards every year.
Then he went to the Browns.
He was good for the Raiders, too.
He was good for the Browns.
Actually, he was good for the Browns, and he was fine for the Bills too.
He was good for the Browns with no QB. It was Joe Flacco, who was before that, because he was there for a couple of years, no?
He had Baker one
He had
time.
Watson for a few games.
Baker. He started with Baker, Watson, and Flacco. Like, that's a
And
horrible...
whoever else they rotated in between.
And then...
Jameson and a bunch of those
Where'd he
guys.
go? He went to the Bills straight after? He didn't go anywhere in between?
No, and then he signed back with the Raiders and retires. Which, like, what's the point of signing? You don't get your money. Like,
Yeah. He was just trying it out. He went to the locker room and was like, I don't want to whip weights anymore.
it is cool that he retired a Raider, technically.
Maybe that's why he did it.
Back to the team that...
Can you sign a one-day contract in the NFL the same way that like people do it in the NBA and
think
NHL?
so.
I would imagine so.
You know what's funny? He has the most 200-yard games among active players. Well, used to be active players.
You think if you pull up his stats, look at it on his numbers every year for Dallas. He was 1,000 yards. You don't have to pull him up, but like
No, I remember.
he was sick.
He was good,
so
man.
And he gave Ceedee so much. Like he was such a blanket for Ceedee that in his first 2 years when he was there, Ceedee could cook as a rookie and a second-year player because Amari Cooper was getting the best coverage on the field.
It was good
Man,
shit.
he was
What
nice.
weapons to have? Somewhat still good Zeke, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper.
No, Zeke was actually still sick back then too. That was Zeke, the
What a
crop
good
top
fucking-
crusader.
I
That's
think
a
I'm gonna
good
start
set
doing the
of
podcast
weapons.
in the crop top.
I don't really want to keep my
Like if I rolled up my gut,
We
you
don't
guys
show
would get
bellies
a
on this
show.
dude. It's gonna look like pudding flying out of my jersey.
It's gonna look like mush Play-Doh if I
Michael.
lift up my shirt.
Michael Sweats, Michael Betts. I love this parlay. I have
Sweat or regret?
sweater regret. That's a good one.
So, it's betting season. Did some award betting. These are all plus money, as you know. You can see the odds. So, we did every major award for players. Burrow, MVP. Gibbs, Offensive Player of the Year. My boy TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Trevion Henderson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Abdul Carter, Defensive Rookie of the Year. If you people bet this, you put $10 down, you could win $400,000. I want $350 of it.
And that's Canadian, by the way. So if you're an American, it might be lower, but guess what? It's worth a lot more when you go around the world. And for the one Russian viewer, I don't know what that is in rubles.
We do have a listener from Russia, which is crazy.
We have one. Shout out you, bro. I want to meet you. Come to the podcast. Come to the set. Michael, this is a great fucking parlay. I feel like these are all high odds, too. Like, maybe Gibbs, a couple guys might be ahead of him.
I think
TJ
they're
Watt,
like-
probably a couple guys ahead of him.
Plus 400, and Abdul Carter is like plus 180.
I think Burrow. Oh, sorry, yeah. Trevion Henderson, O'Roy, and okay, those are good bets on the rookie side.
The only thing I would, the rookie side I love.
Burrow's
Henderson,
like the only guy that probably should have an MVP that doesn't.
Agreed. And I think Lamar, we might get a little bit of voters fatigue here. Like, I think Lamar might get, like...
I really hope so. I don't want it to turn into the NBA.
I mean, Mahomes isn't going to win another one. He's just... Not that he's not... He is the MVP. He's actually the best player in football, but...
He doesn't play like it.
Not
His numbers
anymore.
don't
He's
reflect it.
not throwing 50 or 50 touchdowns a year.
No.
Like, not anymore. Because they need to. They don't care if they win the division or get in the wild card. They know they're in the AFC Championship. It
they
doesn't
play,
matter,
yeah.
at least.
That's a good point.
So Burrow's the only guy that doesn't have one that I think will get one. It was kind of like Allen. I'm not saying Allen didn't deserve to win because I'm glad he did, but Lamar had a sick year.
Lamar had a better year statistically. Allen was more valuable to his team. If you slot
And he beat
Jalen
him in the
Hurts in the
playoffs.
thing...
They say that doesn't matter, but that matters.
Yeah.
That matters.
100%.
It's a regular season award. No, it's not.
Boys, this is off schedule. I want to take a minute to read my fantasy team in your keeper league.
Oh, my fucking God.
Oh, boy.
Alright, this fucking guy gives you puka.
I ruined the league. Taylor's league is
We're making a
keeper league.
rule next year, and I am making this rule myself. No more than 2 first-round picks. I'm fucking done with this shit. I did it once. I know
No.
that. Next year.
You can't do that.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like it, get out of the league.
Okay,
you
fine. I'm out now.
fuck.
If you do that, I'm out.
You sell out. Go ahead. I have a bunch of
out.
guys that are fighting.
Okay, listen here.
I'm
This,
fucking sell out.
this is my team. I got Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, George Kittle, Kyron Williams, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans is on my bench, Josh Allen's on my bench, Garrett Wilson's on my bench, Trevion Henderson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Breece Hall, and then with my last pick in the draft, I took Joe Mixon in the 6th round.
I hope your whole team gets fucking. They all break their legs minus Allen.
Even if they did, I still had a bench to put in. That's better than 90% of the starting
This is
lineup.
stupid. Like, I know I did it. I'm not sitting here saying that. But that was a league for a
You've done
quarter.
it twice now because you've done it in my keeper fantasy or football league, and now you're doing it in the hockey league. And next year in the hockey league, you're gonna be stacked.
Yeah. But that's also like a fucking $20 league. Like, it doesn't matter at that point.
To be honest,
That's 5 times the money in this league.
It being $100 actually incentivized me less to balance out the league. Because I was having a conversation with Michael. I felt really bad. I was gutted the first night of the draft. I was like, this is horrible.
This is stupid.
9 people donated $100 to me. But the fact that it's a $100 league and the fact that these rules apply, I'm going to play to win. This is
No,
what
I
have to
don't.
do to win.
You're not. Like, yeah, it's fine. You're doing the same thing by trading your players. After this season, I am making a rule, and if you guys don't like it,
There
get the
has to be-
fuck out of my league.
I'm with
Seriously,
you. I'm with
get
you.
out of my league.
I'm out then.
This shit is not happening. I will let you have it this year because you're selling and it's too late now. But in this league going forward, no more than 2 first-round picks. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Seriously, I'm not doing this shit
There
anymore.
has to be some sort of like tanking.
And I know I did it, and I'm going to do it in hockey. I understand that. I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of this because I think I was the one that started it.
You 100% started it.
And I'm
I saw what
sorry.
you did
I'm
in
sorry
football
for
last
being
year.
a bitch about it now, because I did win your football league that year, barely, but I won.
No, what do you mean you dominated?
Not in I almost lost in
it
the
was
finals.
close, sure.
I won by like a point.
That's because of your fucking start sit probably. You probably put some like burn on him.
This shit, and I will tell the boys this. This is not after this season. You can load up, fine, because the rules are in place and you've made your trades, fine. But after this season and after the draft next year, this is not happening. Get the fuck out of my league if you don't like it.
I 100% agree. I think
not
Michael might be
doing
the
this.
only one that has an issue with this.
Yeah, okay, let's use Josh as the example. I know his team's really good this year. Let's say he sells this year and gets a lot of fucking draft picks.
No, man.
If someone somehow accumulates 3 second-round picks, you're going to let that trade go through?
No.
That might be worse.
You can't. I'm making a rule from rounds 1 to 5, no more than 2 picks per round.
That's so stupid.
Then leave.
The thing is-
Then
the
leave
thing
the
is-
league if you
hey,
don't like it.
Let me make an actual rational response rather than you just yelling at him to leave, okay? The thing is, our only incentive for not tanking is the death that nobody does. You, me, and Matt Doyle have to go to IHOP or whatever it is and go eat waffles for 12
Denny's.
hours. Sure.
Yeah, we've
no
never
one's
done
doing it, and I don't think anyone's going to. So the fact is, there's no incentive to not tank. So for me, I won the league 2 years ago, and then fuck it. I loaded up to win. Might as well tank. Build the team I have now. Now I'm gonna win again.
And you've already won.
Yeah, so what's the downside?
The rest of the team is donating money to me. This will be $1,600.
Fucking draft better and make some trades. Hunt the waiver wire. And it's also not...
And another thing I'll say to you, you should also shrink the playoffs. This is something that I'm going to say to all sweaty fans
It's
out there
eight
who are in a
teams, 10
10-man league.
leagues.
It should not be 8. That's stupid. Because the fact is, when I'm trying to build a team to win at the end, I have 4 morons who don't want to move their team because I can win. And all they have is like fucking Jahan Dotson and Michael Pittman as their wide receiver 1 and 2. And it's like this idea that a Cinderella run is going to get them through. And it's this...
It happens. I beat Andrew last year, who had
Bullshit.
Jetta, Saquon, and Bijan.
Irrelevant.
And I beat him in the quarterfinals, and I had a pretty bad team.
Not like Ivan's team 2 years ago. I'm lucky I won, but I would have got Kelsey to that team, but I couldn't because Ivan thought he was going to win. And I'm like, you're not. You had a horrible team. Your team sucks. Just give it up and then lose your first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, there's some
Instead,
big
you can make
changes
it
coming in
6.
this league. There is some next year. I'm not doing this league vote shit. If I make the rule as the commissioner and you don't like it, get the fuck out of my league. Seriously, I'm done with it.
You're a tyrant, bro.
This
You're a
is
dictator.
happening after next season. Again, I will let you have your picks for next draft.
Becoming a
Make all the
dictator.
trades you want. Then leave the league.
Dick Taylor.
If you don't like it, leave the league. And you guys know this league fucks. The trades in this league after night 1 on the draft, CMC and Puka both traded for first round picks.
And last year I traded
Right away.
I
We had
traded
2
CMC
huge
last year.
trades.
I traded CMC last year. on draft
We
night
have
for
nuts trades.
Saquon.
Saquon traded last year. Jetta's traded last year. Like, we have sick trades in this league. You know this league fucks.
No, it's like Fox. I'm with you. I'm with you on all the rule changes. And I posted my team picture, like my roster, in a TikTok comment section, and I felt bad. The way that people were responding,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to delete this
Josh,
comment
too.
because I don't want anyone else to see
Josh,
it.
too. Like, fuck both of you. You guys have sick teams. You
Yeah.
guys are going to be 1-2. I got a D- in that draft.
So did I.
But Sleeper, or Yahoo doesn't also recognize keeper picks.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, you took
Steal of the
Bijan,
draft.
or you took Achan in the first round when all of these players would have been available. It's like, no, he was my keeper pick. Like, they were like, my best value pick was, like, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But
I think mine was Travion Henderson in the 4th round.
well, that's because you guys, nobody was drafting other than you and Josh.
I had 4 picks.
We were sitting
in a
at
row.
my house,
I had
dude.
4 straight picks. I'm so glad I didn't show up to that draft party. I'm sorry. I know you were expecting.
Well, there
me
was
as a
nobody.
guest.
It was just me, Nelly, Yvonne, and Ketchen.
I was gonna say though, man, I would have sat
And
there
Josh.
and just felt the eyes of fucking terror from everybody else in the room as I'm sitting there drafting off like. I picked Joe Mixon in the 6th round for fun. I had no more picks after that, and I just wanted to pick him, stash him,
Just to put him-
and then pick up a defense.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Now we can get into some week one. Let's do a little.
Hold on.
Let's get into a little bit of these previews.
My flex player is Debo Samuel. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I fucking hate this league. I've never won this league, and I've been running it for what, 7 years now?
Yeah.
I've been in for 3 years, and I'll have won twice. Hashtag.
You're not. You know what?
Hashtag Eagle shit.
You're too cocky. You're gonna have a lot of injuries. You're not gonna win this year.
Even if I have a lot of injuries.
The football gods will not let that happen.
But how did it happen to you last year? So, and you're the devil.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, fantasy football, there's no guarantees. You have probably the best team I have ever seen, even in a 4-man league. It's not a guarantee that you're going to win.
It's a guarantee. I'm sorry
It's
to tell
not.
you. It is.
It's not.
We'll see. We'll just
not.
let it go. Let's let it go.
It's not a
As the weeks roll on, we will continue to break these down. We'll continue to follow it on the podcast week by week. And in 15 weeks, you will crown me champion.
And I'm becoming
your
more
own
of a
trophy.
I'm dictator commish now.
Yeah, and I get my
No
own.
more league votes. Fuck you guys. Get out of my league if you don't like it. Leave. I'll find a homeless guy to play. I don't give a shit.
Dig the fucking right fucking now.
I'm not fucking leaving.
But as we look at those weeks one by one, we're going to break down our own team's matchups as well as some other ones that we can pick out that are kind of cool. So, Michael, I want you to take it away with the Steelers-Jets preview.
Honestly, this is a really sad opinion of this week, but I'm really excited to see Roman Wilson because the Steelers drafted him last year.
What?
And he was fucking hurt every goddamn
Who
week.
is that?
Wide
They drafted him
receiver.
a 3rd round last year.
Wide receiver, what is he?
A wide receiver.
Oh.
And he's
He's
small.
wide receiver 2 or 3, I guess, behind
3.
Calvin
No,
Austin.
he's tight end 7.
He's small, but he's
Behind
fucking
Jonnu.
fast. That's what I'm excited for. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to have a mediocre season. I don't expect anything special from him.
Don't expect the playoffs. The Steelers are not making the playoffs.
I'm high on Justin Fields this year. I kind of hope he wins. Not really, but like kind of. If he wasn't playing the Steelers, I'd want him to win because it's a revenge game. But
I'll say I'm actually really excited to see the Jets play. I'm excited to see what the Jets are. This
Jets-
matchup as a thing. Nah, the Jets could be a little bit of a...
No.
What do you mean? They got a decent O-line. They
They've had
have...
the same team for 3 years. They've literally had the same team. The same team. They've had a good young defense. They've had a pretty good O-line.
All they're missing is a
solid
few key
receivers,
pieces,
good
though.
running back. They've had the same team.
They're only missing a few key pieces. Their defense is nails. Their defense is
Elite.
solid. That defense won the game against the Eagles last year. That defense is good.
They're going to win 9 games.
They beat the Eagles last
They're
year.
going to win 9 games. They're the Jets.
If you can get a QB who's not Zach Wilson seeing ghosts, who's not Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, who's not Aaron Rodgers doing ayahuasca, you have Justin Fields, who seems like a good kid. He's no drama. He just wants to play ball. He wants to be good at football. He wants to find a place where he can stay. He knows how to play in the cold.
They'll never sell me on the Jets. And I don't like the Jets, but
Yeah, because they're in your division.
I also don't, like, I just feel bad for Jets fans. Like, they're
like being
the
a
Jets.
Schwartz fan.
They have not made the playoffs since, who was the butt fumble guy? Mark Sanchez. Took them to the
Butt fumble.
AFC Championship game.
Sanchez.
They have not made the playoffs that was 2008. They haven't made the playoffs in 17 years. 17 years? Like, we know this as Leaf fans, and we know what this is like. But at least with Leaf fans, you have 82 games to watch, whereas football is like every game matters.
At least we get playoffs. Like we've had this conversation on the pod before. Like, would you rather your team never make the playoffs and be horrible all the time, and then maybe win one time?
That's what the Jets
or
are.
be good and always have a chance at the playoffs but fall short. I like falling short. Taylor, take it away with this Bills Ravens preview.
It's gonna be a good. I fucking have softball tonight at 9:30 in the beaches. Like,
I would not go.
I'm considering not going, but
you shouldn't go.
I don't know how many guys we have. I'm waiting for the final count to come out, and I don't think any of the guys on the team listen to this podcast, so that's fine. I might be sick tonight. I don't know.
Just Michael's sick. You guys make out. I know you guys are
I'm
brothers,
not-
but
I'll spit in your mouth.
Make out with Michael? That's
not?
good pod content.
right?
It's not gay if you're brother.
Maybe we'll do that on our 50th episode.
This is a sick Sunday night game. Divisional game rematch in Buffalo. 2 MVPs. The last 2 MVP winners going back like Sunday night. Like, and it's nice because it's not December. Like, it's gonna be nice weather. You're gonna see good football. I think the Bills win, and I'm not
Is it
saying
in Buffalo?
Yeah, and I'm only saying that the Bills are gonna win because the Ravens are notoriously slower starters,
Yeah.
especially in the Harbaugh Lamar era. Like, tonight's gonna be 15 degrees.
Yeah, no rain.
That's perfect. Celsius.
little
We
wind.
shouldn't say because it's Fahrenheit. In the
It'll be
US.
11 kilometer an hour.
What do they use in Russia?
I think they actually use the
They probably use the metric system.
yeah.
But it's gonna be a great Sunday nighter. I think Allen versus Lamar. I think that's a great Sunday night matchup. I'm super excited for this.
D Hop's a Raven now, yeah.
Yeah.
D-Hop's a Raven now.
That should be pretty sick. Actually, I'm gonna lace him up in the purple and gold.
Yeah, he's gonna get fucking trucked.
He's not gonna be really. I love D-Hop.
He's just a little like he's a side piece. He's like what Nelson Aguilar was to the last year, but they know how to use those veterans. Like they put Nelson Aguilar on like a little bit of a.
Those are the type of guys that have like a touchdown in a playoff game.
Exactly.
Or like a big
catch.
A big catch in a big game for some reason. They get the ball. Like they drop a play for a 36-year-old receiver.
It's just they get like everything. The clock turns back. They smell blood in the water and they see the ball come out. They're like, yes, this is 2012, my first catch in the NFL. Bang.
You can't teach those hands. Those hands are magical.
Born for you. A couple other matchups I picked that were pretty good. You guys pick which one you want to talk about. We'll talk about one and then we can move on to NHL. I got Lions Packers, Bucks Falcons. I think is actually be really good, and Rams Texans.
Is Stafford playing week 1?
Yeah.
I really, really, really like the Rams. Like I think the Rams might be the best, the second or third best team in the NFC. Like Eagles are the best team in the NFC until they're not.
Yeah.
The Lions are sick, but the Rams are sneaky
fucking good.
I don't even know if it's sneaky.
I would say on paper though, I might take the Cowboys.
Come on, man.
We'll see what the Cowboys can do.
Come on.
Dude, I'm an Eagles fan. Don't say come on to me. Like,
Yeah,
you think it
this
doesn't
is coming
fucking
from-
hurt to come out of my
yeah.
mouth? It feels like lava spitting out of my throat.
What do you want to go position by position?
Go position by position. Let's go offense only. We'll just think about the offense. But Matt Stafford or Dak?
That's Stafford.
Dak.
Stafford's better.
Right now, today, Stafford is always hurt.
Stafford is always in top 7 conversations.
Stafford's a dog, but Stafford also misses a lot of time.
Starting tomorrow, that's a good
Today.
point. He
I'm
misses
not
a lot
saying
of
all
and
time.
He's getting older.
Stafford's
I know
100 times
we're
the quarterback
talking right
Dak
now.
will ever be.
I'm still taking Matthew fucking Stafford.
Today,
Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Yes.
We'll take that as a null because I can't. I won't decide. But Ceedee Lamb or Puka?
CeeDee Lamb.
Ceedee Lamb. George Pickens or Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae.
Kyron or I guess the Rams actually are better on paper. Michael
Tight end
Flippy.
is who? I still
Jake
think Ferguson
Ferguson
or
or-
They
Higbee.
still have Higbee, but Ferguson's better.
Ferguson's better. I flipped up on Michael's side.
The Rams, the Cowboys have a better defense.
Not without Mike
No.
Parsons.
They might have a better secondary, but the Rams have the defensive rookie of the year last year, who's probably going to get even better, and they drafted a defensive tackle in the second round, who's supposed to be really
I think
good.
all round the Cowboys have a better D.
I'm going to take this completely off topic. I think we're done with this preview. I don't care about this anymore. But one thing I want to say, Joe Volt, what a fucking generational Hall of Fame contending.
Bro, this guy lets nothing get to his quarterback. Nothing.
The strength. I watched this guy against the Chiefs. I think it was Chris Jones coming down. He puts his hand out. Chris Jones tries to chop the arm. Doesn't move. Stands there tall.
And that's Chris Jones.
That guy's fucking 350.
That guy's a legend. That guy's a Hall of Famer.
He's a
Chris
Hall of
Jones.
Famer.
Yeah.
She goes to chop the arm, and Joe Alt stands there. It's like metal, bro. If we were in the field, you could hear ding, chinks off, bro. That's
Joe Alt is
crazy.
nice, and he is so big. Like I've never seen a bigger human in my
Seen
life.
that guy stand up off the couch on his draft day? He looks big, but then the man stood up.
cameraman's
oh
like-
my god!
He's fucking huge. He couldn't sit on this couch.
You ever watch Invincible, the cartoon?
No.
Oh, wow, this joke is gonna land on deaf ears then. But those two big twins—that's essentially what he is.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
Yeah, it's really funny. All
Joe
right,
Alt is nice. The Chargers look so good too.
they did. Quentin Johnson finally understood how to catch a ball. He's like, "Whoa, I can use my hands instead of my feet."
Justin
That's
Herbert
crazy.
looked good. Like really good. Really good against the Chiefs. Now, they played them in Brazil, neutral site. I think if you put Justin Herbert in a playoff game in Arrowhead, he chokes.
Yeah, 100%. He
He
put
chokes.
Justin Herbert.
Everyone chokes.
We'll
Justin
see.
Herbert in SoFi against the Texans, he chokes.
We'll see.
Broncos are winning that division.
Boys, let's milk this NFL for everything it's worth.
That was 41 minutes on the NFL.
What else is new?
NFL, you have been
Milked.
Boys, we haven't done this in a while. Let's see how the leaf falls. Austin Matthews says he's feeling healthier and stronger for the upcoming season. He says every year, I'm not taking this to
60
heart,
goals.
Don't care.
60 goals.
Oh.
He said this
yeah,
last year. He
for
said this 2
sure.
years ago.
No, he'll be fine.
Score goals. That's all I want to see.
I fear that because they haven't come out and said anything about the injury itself, like you always hear every year, this guy had surgery on his groin, this guy had surgery on his back. I think Matthews has this like chronic back injury that's gonna fucking ruin his career. I actually think that, and I'm not saying that because I want it to be true. Obviously, we love Matthews, But this has been stuff they talked about on sports radio for the last 2 years. Because when he misses time, you never know why he's hurt.
Yeah.
Good point.
Even in the offseason, when all this stuff comes out about guys getting surgeries,
We thought it was wrist. We thought it was back. Like,
I think he has a back injury, and I think he's gonna have a great year. Like, I still think he's gonna score 40 to 50 goals, maybe even 60. He's very capable of doing it.
he's capable, but like he just says this every year. He said this at the beginning of last year, and then he missed so much time, and he didn't like perform to what he was supposed to be. The year before, I guess he said it, and he scored what, 69? Was that 2 years ago when he scored 69? Yeah. So I mean, he's still in the tank. He still has it.
And listen, people think they're so quick. The NHL ranked him the 7th best player in the league. He, in the last 4 seasons, has scored 60 goals and 69 goals. Like, as a center, as a number 1 center, where the fuck do you get off rank? He has 2 Hearts in that time.
He's a top 5 player.
He has 3 Rockets, 2 Rockets.
In my opinion, he's a top 5 player.
It's because the playoffs. Everyone just pictures Matthews as a playoff
Okay,
shrinker.
fine,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not-
not the best guy in the playoffs, but this guy has scored 120 goals in 2 seasons. That is ridiculous.
It's nuts. And, like, if you're... Yeah, I guess fine, playoffs, whatever, but...
129
goals in 82 games. What's 82? 164?
164 games.
He didn't score in 44 of those games, or whatever the math is.
He has the highest pace goal per game, I think, of all time, right?
He's up there.
He's up
like
there.
4th.
He's like top. He's like top
And
5.
he's behind like
Ooh, Matthews had a down year.
Lemieux or some shit.
Fucking
Yeah.
35 goals.
It's crazy how good he is, but he's fucking. Anyways, on the Leafs and how the Leaf falls, this Marner shit does not want to go away.
And you hate Steve Dangle. So
I don't
take us
even
through
like
this.
Steve Dangle. I could have been wrong on the year. I put 2021 in here. I could have been wrong. We can double check that later. But Steve Dangles came out like what, last week or a few days ago and said that the head of Marner's security team was basically threatening Steve Dangle because he was critical of Marner's play. Dude, what?
So fun.
What? This is the guy's job. And he literally worked for Sportsnet at the time. He didn't have his own the Steve Dangle podcast network. He didn't have SDPN yet. He was employed by Sportsnet, who owns, what is it now, 70% of the Maple Leafs Sports Entertainment? Like, what are you bitching about? This guy's doing his job. His job is to cover the Leafs, and he's a Leaf fan.
It's day by day. I've sat on this pod
my
week by
God.
week praising Marner and saying that it was sad to see him go. And every week since then,
It's just gotten worse.
he's proved to me why he deserves to be in the scummiest place in the Americas. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
What is this guy? What, like, Marner, like, what is going on? All this shit
It's a
is...
testament, though. He's not going to be able to show up in Vegas either, so I'm kind of gassed. Like, this actually,
Bro,
I'm
he's-
kind of
he's
happy.
cooked.
He
He's
might
cooked.
really just be this big playoff baby choker who's got too much of an
cooked.
ego.
He's so cooked. And he's so dumb for going to Vegas because I'm not saying Vegas isn't a great team. They're a great team.
Soon they're going to be bad.
But you're going to a team that already has success. And you have not had an ounce of success. So you are going to crumble and bury that team, and they're going to fucking hate you too.
Well, also, like,
Just watch. He's gonna
I don't know their
fucking
contract
crumble.
situation in Vegas, but I would assume like all these guys are getting a little bit older and they've been there for a
They're
bit.
going to be bad in a few years.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like they're not going to be able to sustain.
They're
this.
still really good, though.
They're still really good.
To this day, they're really
They have like another 2 or 3 year window, I would say.
They have I would say even a little longer if they re-sign
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah, I'd say like in 3 to 5 years, I think they'll really start to decline because they have no assets.
Well,
but their players are really good.
With Marner, imagine how happy would you be if in the playoffs the Golden Knights do well, but it's not to Marner, and Marner gets bumped down to the 4th line. Imagine if Marner's a 4th line winger.
I would love it.
That'd be so funny.
I'm cheering for whoever the Knights play. I'm cheering for them in the playoffs. I don't care if it's Calgary or Edmonton or like Dallas. I don't give a shit. I'm cheering for that team. I could
I'm with
not
that.
care less. I hate Vegas now because I actually hate Marner.
I hate Marner now. Too.
I have no respect for this guy anymore.
I'm with you.
Of all this shit that's coming out, all the interviews he's doing, all these people saying all this shit, I have no respect for this guy. None.
Like, what a loser.
None. I have no respect for this guy.
Do you have Carey Price? Oh my god. Do you have respect for Carey Price?
Yeah, he's one of the
ultimate
best goalie
respect.
in the last quarter century.
Carey Price gets traded from the Montreal Canadiens to the San Jose Sharks.
It was just a funny trade for the Sharks to reach the floor. He's never gonna play.
He tweeted and said, "I'll always be a Hab. Now I'm just a teal one, black and teal one, or something like that."
It's just I think it was just the Sharks got a draft pick to take on that contract, and
And I think the Habs are
it
just
goes on
trying to shed
LTIR
cap.
anyways. Yeah,
Is he up in 2 years?
It's a year extended contract with.
He's got one more after this, or he's up after this year.
I think he's up after this year.
They're not. It's insurance. They're not actually paying money. No. They got a draft pick. I think they just needed to reach the floor. The salary cap floor. And like, if you're gonna take a $10.5 million contract on and get a draft pick, why not? There's zero harm in this deal.
And you know, at the end of the day, like, you now have a legend in the building. Even if he doesn't play, if you can get him to show up to games and just sit around, just be there.
Imagine the Sharks went on a run this year, like super young team, and like Price is like Carey Price sent down for rehab assignment, conditioning stint in the AHL, and then game 1, then he plays in the playoffs, takes him to a cup final. Plays Montreal in the cup
finally
final.
Wins.
Or,
imagine Carey Price versus Montreal in the cup final.
Imagine this. They go on a run. Carey Price takes over the coaching job. First player turned coach. Coaches them to a
He's
final.
Jackie Moon. Player owner coach.
Zari? Zari?
Yeah,
with the Flames.
he's a good player, but
3 years, $11 million is kind of a lot of money.
He's a solid player. He scored 20-some goals last year. He's a good player. First round pick a few years ago.
He's only like 23, so
It's pretty good. On a much cooler note, though, the Seattle
man, these
Kraken
jerseys are fucking
released their
sick.
jerseys.
I haven't
in-
even seen these.
Oh my god,
They're
I
glow in the
love
dark.
it.
They're glow in the dark.
Oh, what?
They're glow in the dark.
That's sick.
It's so tough.
That's sick.
It is so tough.
That's sick.
I'm a huge fan of those.
Those are sweet. We ripped on the Kraken a few weeks ago, and those jerseys are
Their jerseys are better than their
sick.
actual team.
Hey, man, but that actually like says something. Like, a lot of these shitty teams have really good jerseys. The Charlotte Hornets being the number one that we shit talk on this pod.
Those baby blues,
Oh my god.
they're so clean.
So tough.
They go hard.
Ugh.
Huh?
They go hard.
Yeah, they're sick.
Kaprizov is looking at an extension and likely to get the highest contract in the NHL.
Yeah, I saw
It's gonna be fat.
He deserves it.
8 years, apparently
120 something.
16 million a year or
Yeah.
something. Like, that's...
He deserves it.
Oh, he's sick.
He's so
And, like,
sick.
The market is setting itself. And I said this... Wait, no, I didn't put it in the agenda. This is my fault. But Connor McDavid's a Leaf.
You did put it in the agenda, and I took it out because you said this every fucking week,
Because he
man.
keeps doing interviews, and he keeps saying, I'm going to take my time. John Tavares said he was going to take his time.
This
Mitch
means
Marner said he was going to take his time.
nothing.
They both left their teams for different teams. They both left. Marner left for Vegas. Tavares left for the Leafs. Those are the two biggest. And technically, Marner wasn't a free agent. Technically, it was a sign and trade. So, whatever. He was going to Vegas regardless. But they both said the same thing, and they both left their teams.
Delusional.
McDavid is a free agent.
And the thing is, I don't
He's gonna
want
be a free
all
agent
of our
next year. He's
money
gonna
into
leave.
3 players
I don't
anymore.
give a
I don't think this is how you win in the
I don't
NHL.
give a fuck.
In the NBA, you can do it.
Give a fuck.
In the
We have
NFL,
this
you might be
conversation
able to
every
do
week.
it.
We don't have to have this conversation. But I'm just so... I am so delusional as a Leaf fan. I will admit that.
The thing is, do you think they can win? Do you think they can win with just Matthews, Nylander, and McDavid? Those are
Are
your
you
3.
kidding me?
In the NHL, you can't win with just 3 guys.
Oh, they would still
This
have
isn't the
players.
NBA.
They're not giving McDavid $60 million a year. There's a 20% cap hit. He
He's
can't
going
have more
to
than...
get the most money in the league when he comes
But
out.
he can't make more than 20%. They'd be fine. And you
If
don't
what's
think guys...
Kaprizov getting $16 million a year?
You don't think guys would be like, oh,
McDavid
God, I
Ward
can play with
17.
McDavid and Matthews? I'll sign a 1-year deal, $1 million to play in Toronto. You don't think that?
No.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, they would. That I believe,
A
but he's not
1-year
coming
deal.
to Toronto.
You think McDavid's going to go anywhere for a
No,
1-year
other
deal?
guys.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, some
Like
35-year-old vet.
yeah,
Like,
who's still got some game. Ah, man, he's
but no,
such
he's
a
not coming
Leaf.
to Toronto. He's not
Okay,
coming
I
to
don't.
Toronto.
I want it obviously, but I don't want it for the situation that it's going to create for the Leafs. We're going to
Okay.
literally reset
I go,
the
fuck.
core 3.
About this
No,
nonsense
it'll
you're
be
talking about.
different.
It won't.
Because it'll be less money than the core 4. And,
then-
and you get a way better player.
And the
You're
salary
gonna
cap
give
goes up and up
McDavid
and up.
8 years at probably $20 million a year. You're going to have to give him a $160 million deal.
I don't care. I really don't care. Like
He's coming to Toronto.
He's such a Leaf. I don't fucking care. All right, let's move on from this because we're gonna talk about it next week when he does another interview.
Florida is rumored to be above $4 million above cap when Kachuk comes back. So it looks like they're going to have to move some guys. Rodriguez and Bovequist are...
See ya.
Yeah, whatever. Like this is tough because this year with the new rules in the NHL is the LTIR is still on your cap, so there's no free money this year. Where you
Whoa, they got rid of circumcision? Cap circumcision?
they got rid of,
Yeah.
and there's a salary cap in the playoffs.
Let's go! Big dub.
So that's
No more cheating.
that's kind of a fuck you to Tampa and Florida for
And Vegas.
And
and
Chicago.
Vegas. Yeah.
Everybody's done it. Like probably like 10 of the last 8 of the last 10 Stanley Cup champions.
The Leafs have literally never done it. Not with a star player. Matthews has never been on the LTIR. Marner never was. Nylander never was.
He did it with Matt Murray.
Tavares never was. Yeah.
He did it with Matt Murray and Jake Muzzin.
It was. But Jake Muzzin never played again, and Matt Murray never played that year. The Leafs are just... We'll be good little boys and follow the rules.
Let's be good little boys and milk the NHL.
NHL?
You have been milked. The Hall of Fame class of 2025. Just some honorable mentions here. I mean, this is pretty much all of it, but Dwight Howard, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank God he's in the Hall of Fame.
Carmelo Anthony,
The greatest ISO player of all time.
absolutely. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Danny Crawford, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Who dat?
I don't know. It's on the list. Billy Donovan, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Billy Donovan was a coach, wasn't he?
Player too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why did
played-
Billy
he
Donovan
He was a player
coached?
too.
I think so.
Did Billy Donovan not coach the
He coaches
Bulls?
the Bulls.
Maybe he didn't play.
Is it a different Billy Donovan?
I don't know. Regardless, congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Whoever the fuck it is.
Pretty amazing. Love to see it.
I'm
And
so happy to see Howard and Melo, though.
I also want to say, Adrian Wojnarowski, congratulations on the Kurt Gowdy Inside Award. This guy is like literally a legend. He deserves to be in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Dude,
Like,
he's...
He's the GOAT insider.
he is amongst
Well,
the
no, that's
names
Bob
of...
McKenzie.
No.
Don't get it twisted.
I love Bob McKenzie. I love me some Carey McKenzie, but
Woj is above Bob McKenzie.
it's
Bob
Woj.
Curran.
Bob Curran.
Woj is like a household name among sports fans the same way like I'll say LeBron and MJ are like in another class, but he's in the same household as people saying Derrick Rose, people saying Anthony Edwards, like the more niche but still huge superstars. That's all the people who know Woj.
I wonder, because I actually, like, Bob McKenzie was the first guy in hockey to be, like, the insider. I wonder who that's, like, who's that in football and in basketball? Is that Woj and Schefter?
It'd be Schefter and Woj, yeah, 100%.
Because, like, that's our generation, but who was breaking the trades in, like, the 80s?
The thing is, they weren't breaking trades in the 80s.
It just
See, the
was
news.
the-
The
Sports Center?
local news headlines.
Or our newspapers, I guess. There wasn't, like, a guy.
thing is, like, this breaking started
Teams
when everyone
broke
started
in.
doing social media, and it was like, oh my god, I can tweet it first. I'll be the first person to say it.
Woj bomb.
Back then, it was like, we have to write it and then get it edited and then have
Yeah.
to print it first. And it's like,
This guy was traded 3 days ago, and we're finding out now? What do you mean? If I don't find out in 40 seconds, I'm
Facts.
gonna lose
We
it.
hear rumors like before
Every
a week
goddamn
before
day.
it happens. Like
Yeah.
people knew Michael Parsons was going to the Packers like
Oh, dude.
5 days before it happened.
So, Kawhi. You guys hear about this?
I heard about this. I find it hilarious, and I can't wait to see
Dude,
the
it's
Clippers
so...
get smacked.
The Kawhi plant guy had it all along. This is a coactus.
It was a coactus.
He knew it all along. He called it.
And then, what's his name? Is it Steve or Stan Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers?
Stan-
we didn't know anything about this.
Steve Ballmer. Yeah.
So it happened. This was a Frank Michael Smith video that I watched as soon as it braked. So in the 90s, the Timberwolves
It
tried
braked?
to sign. Broke. Sorry, just fucking grammar police over here.
You're a grammar.
Sorry, I can't listen to you not speak English properly.
You know
Please
what? Give me Puka back.
No.
Joe Smith, whoever that was, Joe Schmo in the 90s, premier free agent. The Timberwolves offered him 3 one-year contracts consecutively that he would sign in order to stay under the cap. And then they give him like the mega deal, whatever it was. And they got a random audit, and Donald Sterling, is that his name?
Yeah, the former
commissioner. He saw it, and he fined them $3.5 million, and they had to forfeit their next 5 first-round picks.
The Clippers won't get anything for this. So what happened? Why don't you tell everyone what happened?
So, with the tree planting company, Kawhi signed a $28 million endorsement deal that the company turned out to be fraud, and it was just a way to kind of go against the cap. And now the Clippers are fucked.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, so it seems like the
I think
Clippers
this
are
is
trying
hilarious.
to essentially pay Kawhi through a shell company of a fake
Exactly.
tree planting company, assuming that will keep him in LA to keep him on the Clippers so that they could just pay him all the money at the end.
Yeah, and there's a rule in the NBA, CBA. If the player has been on your team for 3 years, you can go over the cap if you re-sign them in that 3rd year.
And so this is just
Yeah.
really going to fuck up everything for Kawhi and the Clippers if they are found guilty on this.
Well-
the NBA will open an investigation.
When I don't know what it is about him. Would that technically count as income? You'd have to
It's not
declare
NBA,
that.
like, it's
You have to
income.
declare that on your taxes because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw a report when he left Toronto. He asked Larry Tannenbaum, who was the chair of MLSE at the time, to set up $15 million a year in endorsements. That's what he wanted as part of his contract to stay in Toronto, like part of the negotiations. So I don't know why he has this urge to make an extra $28 million when he's getting paid 40 something a year.
But
He's been getting a bag.
Where is the urge to get $28 million on top of my $40 million?
It doesn't matter.
Now I have $80 million.
No, but he's probably made $300 million in his career. At
Now
that
he's
point,
made $380 million in his career.
$28 million and you have $300 million is literally nothing. Like,
It's still $28 million.
but it's money that you won't touch that.
But it's not even a point of touching it. It's about getting your kid to have it.
Bro, you could buy
kids.
your mom 50 different houses in Beverly Hills with that $28 million.
We can have a conversation whether or not billionaires should exist, and that's a different political conversation.
They
Maybe
should
we can have
exist.
the sweaty politics, but
No, we stay out of that.
we don't talk about money.
I'm just saying, like, when you make that much money, like, does it really fucking matter?
It's still $28 million.
But like, okay, they're probably gonna do an investigation. Let's say they find the Clippers guilty, or however you want to put it. Does that put Kawhi at guilt, or
No.
the
No,
the
team.
Clippers
They
board?
Kawhi.
But Kawhi signed the deal.
Kawhi's just but that's he signs the deals that he's given.
Exactly.
It's
It's like the Donald Sterling didn't do anything with not Donald Sterling. That's the old Clippers owner. The old commissioner of the NBA did nothing with the T-Wolves, and they did this. The Joe Smith didn't get in
that's
trouble.
fair.
yeah. The thing is, we even saw this like when MJ was going to the league. Like, no players really dictated contract conversations. There was a precedent. The team paid the precedent,
Yeah.
and then you moved on.
Yeah.
And then MJ came through and was like, nah. I'm not fucking around with this. I want my money. And then that's when like things started to change. But even till today, if you're not that guy, like you're not dictating your contract. They give you a contract and you say yes or get the fuck out.
I think it's just hilarious because it's Kawhi, and he's just like, I don't know. He's not like that. You know, he's so out of the media. Like, you never hear anything about him. He doesn't have social media. You never see him do interviews. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't have a podcast. He does nothing. I think it's
laugh weird.
hilarious that. I just think it's hilarious that he's doing this shady shit on the side.
Cam Thomas signed a 1 year, $6 million deal when apparently he had a 2 year, $30 million deal on the table.
That was his qualifying offer, and then it lowered to 6. This is like a John Kuminga situation. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, PJ Washington also got a 4 year, $90 million deal.
Fat.
Extension. Good for PJ Washington. I mean, like, he's old.
like,
he's getting there.
He's like just fine. Like,
He's going to age really horribly.
NBA money is crazy. Like, an okay player gets $90 million. I think that's nuts.
And we're talking about NHL players. Like, the Kirill Kaprizov is resetting the market with a $20 million.
Yeah.
Or $16 million.
We're talking about
a year.
McDavid getting $20 million. PJ Washington makes that in his sleep. PJ Washington, who is a maybe starting power forward on 30% of the teams in the league.
If that.
Yeah, I don't think he's starting anymore,
If
really.
that.
And then when you think about this in 2 years, you're going to be paying this guy, what is that, a year?
22.5.
You're paying him $22.5 million to fucking ride the bench in 2 years. He's not going to be playing.
Think about that in Texas. You don't have to claim. You don't have income tax.
God. Yeah.
You only pay federal tax.
Should live
Back
in
with the
Dallas.
politics to you, eh?
Well, I'm just thinking about money because that's what I think about now. Like when players sign in certain areas, I always wonder if
Taxation is theft.
I don't think taxation is
I'm just
theft.
kidding.
I'm just
kidding.
I just think that's just funny.
It is funny to see. And especially, like, we see in the NHL a lot, too, where, like, guys, they would rather go play somewhere where they could show up to the training facility in sandals and not get taxed, rather than when they could be somewhere else where they're going to have to wear a Canada Goose and pay 65% taxes.
Why would I go to Florida and I can make $6 million on an $8 million contract, or I can go to Canada and make $3.5 million on an $8 million
Let me
contract?
see, the Florida 7.5% purchase tax. Fucking unreal. So
It's
nice.
elite.
So nice.
It's elite.
I actually love Florida.
Me too.
Like
So-
I would live in Florida.
I don't know about all that.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it all year round. That's my issue. It's like I feel like it gets to a point. Where
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
yeah, I guess
winter.
the winter months are
winter
sick
you can
there.
do it. Yeah, 100%.
I just love Florida.
All right, boys. Let's fucking close up and get out of Dodge. We got RedZone coming up soon.
Yeah, we got to go. It's 11:10.
Let's milk the NBA. NBA, you've been
milked. You know what's sick about our podcast is now that we're back in full swing. Not that we ever took a break because we didn't.
never took a break.
We are an hour at least every week.
I noticed the other day when I was looking at our YouTube, our pods, the last 3, have gradually went up.
Like an hour, hour 3, hour 7, hour 12. Today's over an hour 5 minutes.
Last one was an hour 17, but we'll get back down closer to an hour.
No, we have to get higher every episode. We
No,
just
I don't
sit
even
in
care,
silence.
dude. Like, this is the best. This is like the highlight of the week. Now, today at 1 o'clock will be the highlight of the week going forward, but this was the highlight of the week for the last. We started this in January. 8 months we've been doing this.
We've been solid since March.
Yeah. We haven't missed
January
a
A little bit of a lull.
beat. We haven't
Scattered.
missed a beat. I'm going to miss 1 week of podcasts in 2 weeks because I'm away, but you guys got it covered.
Okay, we got
You
a
guys-
sweaty sub.
We're going to take care of it. As always, make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. The more that you guys are active, the more we can stay active. We like making content that you guys like. Next week, we have a really cool interview with Rash Madani. He's,
Used to work for Sportsnet, did a lot of Jays, a lot of tennis. He's a big football guy. So we'll talk a little bit of baseball with him, I think, but mostly NFL.
down 100%. It's going to be sick. Is he coming to the locker room? He is.
He's
Live
in
the locker
person.
room.
Yeah.
Beauty.
That's a week.
He's a
That's the
beauty.
15th. We record live on the 15th here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So make sure that you're subscribed, turn on your post notifications, so when that comes, you'll see it come out.
Hit that
it
bell.
Won't drop the day we interview it, but it'll come out that week. You'll see it. As always, make sure that you are staying sweaty.
Stay sweaty.